Hello and welcome, everyone. We are back in the Titanium Court. I am Queen Titania, or Queen Mu, and joining me, as always, is Princess Jade the Kobold. Oh. Looks like Jade the Kobold is napping at the moment. Hi. I thought I gave a warning. Huh. Okay. Maybe it didn't. I wonder if I can't communicate to you when I have that scene up. Anyway. Hello. Hi. So we're going back to the court. Things I remember. Last time we managed to bribe the Kraken through the use of covering most of its tentacles in concrete and then giving a gift to the last one. Yep. And then that allowed us access to a gift shop in the court, which means that we have a ticket machine that we can use at the end of the day, which means all of our spare money can be used for buying tickets. And includes a new playstyle, and it also includes one of the keys. So potentially we could get the fourth key and be out of here. Fair enough. Let's get to it then. Let's go. Let's get curse breaking. Yeah. Not the wrong scene. There we go. Okay. There. Okay. If I tab, what are we looking at? Okay. So it's gone again? Okay. So if I God, that conversation reminded me of my mom because occasionally she will forget to include a noun. So I'm just like, what are you talking about though? What is the object of the conversation? Mouse cursor. Word. Okay. Word to your mother. Okay. I'll have to write that down or something. Okay. Okay. Yay. Okay. Oh. Hang on. Wait. Hold on. So on Jade's audio on her end is fine. Jade's audio on my end isn't. Okay. Try talking again. Oh.
The ferry's going stale.
Okay, I figured out the issue.
Alright, so we need to run our nemesis, our enemy, the person who's evil and such. Let's run them stale.
That's not the right one. Maybe? Or...
What?
Okay.
Medical text is a bit of an exaggeration. It's closer to the sort of pamphlet you'd find at a doctor's office.
Okay. At some point, super obnoxiously, every single thing in my OBS has swapped its devices to default. So, okay.
Hi. Most of what's written here is familiar to you, including symptoms of the affliction and the fact that there is no known cure. Those symptoms being the patient repeating the last phrase they uttered, not responding to stimuli, and so forth. Odd, the pamphlet claims that it's a relatively rare phenomenon, something only seen once every 1,000 years. Yeah. Having already witnessed multiple fairies go stale, you conclude that something must be causing it to happen at an alarming rate within the court. It's us.
It's us.
The pamphlet continues, while going stale appears to happen suddenly and randomly, various risk factors have been hypothesized. Risk factors posited by the pamphlet do include becoming set in one ways, stress, yes, because stress can reduce your ability to think critically, which it can create this. Lack of adequate sleep or exercise. Again, the brain is a muscle. You need to exercise it with your body. Overexposure to disenchantment magic. Yeah, that kind of stuff can be rough. Smoking. A diet heavy in trans fats.
A risk factor for sure.
Wait. Go over the list again. Overexposure to disenchantment magic. Yeah?
Don't worry about it.
What?
As Zoe Blackheart might try to say, rude.
Ah. You didn't give it much thought when the scholars praised the disenchantment spell you allegedly cast during your first lesson on magic. You assumed that whatever they were reacting to was merely a coincidence, if not a joke. Is this related to the truth that you saw in the mirror? Is the truth that you are devouring the magic of this place? Maybe.
That kind of spells it out more, but the thing is like, that seems a little redundant from what we saw last time, but it's important to remember that last time, the specific question we chose to ask of Puck Goodfellow was essentially about the topic of what causes this. And so if we didn't immediately jump on that one, then that would actually be new information for us.
Oh, I clocked it the moment they said stale in the room. I knew exactly what they were talking about.
Yeah. As a result of eating brekkie, you get a small bonus. 10 wood.
Toothpicks.
You know what? That's a better answer than I was coming up with.
How much wood do you eat with breakfast?
So, we can pick our opponent.
Goat.
Goat.
We know what we have to do.
Yep, let's see here. Find a way to reunite the 3 dire goats. Skip out on taxes repeatedly.
Yes.
Which job do we want?
I kind of feel traditional, but I think we might want to do business now that we have the post-match ticket shop,
Yeah.
token tickets. Now, then if we do business, then we can profit, and then the profit can give us a new job, so we can quit our job where we actually make money and become YouTubers.
That's true.
Yep. I highly recommend this course of action. What could possibly go wrong?
That's the wrong button. Go to war.
Well, that's what could go wrong.
Go to war once more. After breakfast, the court goes to war.
Alright, so we need to strife up to 4 so we can unlock strife 5. Starting with no resources is not that bad, but it does start a question of, like, how do we get off the ground then?
I think we start with a debt.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
Arbitrary debt.
Ooh.
No farmers. Potentially we could do that and just rely on the boaters, because those are units that produce food.
Yeah.
You have lost the ability to produce
Also-
farmers.
Also, like, screw farmers, you know?
Yeah. We're business.
Mm-hmm.
What do the farms do for us?
Right?
We only believe in technology or something. I don't know. Ugh. Even
Yours just to say, huh?
yeah. Even joking about it feels gross.
Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
Haha, take that.
Alright, can this hit us? It can.
Mhm.
Which means that we scoot over 1. It can no longer hit us.
Nice.
And now...
There's wood at the top.
I think we do this.
Don't we need wood more? What makes the boats?
Wood
Yeah, boats are made of wood.
Wood does, but also just I'm looking at the fact that we have 1 water. But I suppose 1 more wood will
We
allow
don't need
us...
water.
At the moment.
What?
That could change.
Oh. I hadn't considered that.
That's why I'm the queen, I guess.
That's why you make the big bucks, presumably.
Well,
Yeah, it works.
abstain from answering that.
Huh?
On whether I make big bucks.
What's the shop do? Yo, baby, what that shop do? I'm sorry. Ooh, I like those things. I like the workshops. They're cool.
Yeah, workshops are wildly useful. Hopefully we can... Flamin' Hot Archer. Forgot about these.
Nice. What is the... Oh, a defensive archer?
Archer Knight. Defensive Fairy. Guards your court with arrows. Increase range from atop hills. Stone at market prices. Which doesn't matter because we have a market.
We have a market for prices. I think that we should get the business one. What?
I'm just experimenting. That's what we have to
Oh.
sell in order to get that.
Okay.
Or approximately all that.
The stone is easier to sell since we don't really need it for anything.
Yeah. There. This still allows us 2 boats and gets us...
I think at the bottom.
Yeah, because potential invaders fall in from the top, so...
Yeah.
There. That will kickstart us. And then a pair of boats
Perfect.
to do enchantment magic to turn water into food somehow.
There's one little farmer just is trucking it all the way to north.
Yep. Hut, 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 hut.
You go, little dude.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so that's something interesting I didn't notice until just now.
What's that?
The farmer, when it collected wheat, gave us exactly 1 food. The
Yes.
anglers gave us 2 food.
Yeah.
With each.
2. That's more than 1.
It is. Good job.
Yes.
Smart princess. You feel a slight twinge of irritation as another toll booth comes into view. Right on schedule, a dire goat emerges from the booth and motions to the sign. According to the sign, the current toll is $4. Toll dodging time. What's in the storage unit? Dragon Cough and Knight.
A knight wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I think we take the Knight.
Yeah,
Gotta wait
yeah.
until low tide. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine game. I will wait until low tide, I guess.
You have a 5 of a kind.
Yeah. which is worth 2 trees, apparently. And 4 of a kind is worth 2 food. So a 3+ match is worth more than a simple 3 match. Something that probably would have been a good idea to investigate, you know, at any point earlier than this point in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
No!
I have very important and good news today.
Yes?
It's about my boobs.
Oh, yes, I heard. I heard the good news about your tits.
It's true, it's true. I'm officially a D cup, which was kind of my goal since I began transitioning, and it feels amazing. My body feels like right and what it's supposed to be, and I feel like I won at being trans or something. A thing that is both normal to want and possible to achieve.
I think I've also achieved some degree of victory of being trans. I've become like a tomboy from the girls' side. I think we're good. Goat's mostly cut off. It could potentially bust through this mountain and then eventually bust through this one.
Another mountain, yeah. Which is kind of a...
That would take a while, I think. I don't know if it would be able to reach us. But to absolutely make sure, let's make the road just a little bit longer.
Treasure.
Trinkets, trifles, and toys.
Ooh.
Trust fund.
That's going to be real good. Hold that the entire time.
Yep. Absorb surrounding water in order to recover health.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yep. Just schlorp.
I love Schlorp.
The Schlorp door.
Get a few knights.
Yep.
I'm confused why you moved us farther away from the water, but you know what? I was sure you had a plan.
I sure did. End of statement.
Good.
Market rate's pretty good on food, so...
And we're about to get a lot of food.
Yep.
On account of eating the goat.
Hopefully not. That would make us fail our objective.
Wouldn't it be faster for them to go to the bottom one? What the heck? Why are they going all that way?
Apparently they think otherwise. It makes sense, but it's good to know that the act of them carrying their boat makes them slower.
The square root of 2 is 1.
Right, our worker fortress took one headbutt, but that's fine. As the tide carries
We can build another one, though. Or like another 6.
No, because we don't have access to that shop anymore. As the tide carries you away, the dire goat, visibly irritated, motions toward another sign. It reads, failure to pay may result in fines up to $12 or suspension of your license. Curious about the nature of the license mentioned by the sign, but the toll booth has already disappeared before you can seek clarification.
Has not changed since the last several times we've read it.
I'm still going to read it every time because I am autistic.
Oh, okay. You are?
Yes, Jade. Yes, I am.
I mean, like, just because I assumed doesn't mean I know. Dead silence. Wow, okay.
I guess it didn't come through the mic, but I just sighed. I just went,
Shop, 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 shop. Ooh, what's that one on the left?
Marine life claims what's theirs. All fields become water. That could actually be really useful for us, since we have no farmers and we do have anglers.
Yeah. We should definitely buy that.
Angling for a...
Mangling?
That's way better than I was... That's way better than anything I had. I was gonna say mangling for a spangling. Angling for... Here we go. Angling for a pangolin.
Nice.
There we go. We got there. As they say, we got there.
Alright, so we definitely want... Is that a scamp?
No.
Oh, screw those guys. I think Puddle actually would be kind of decent. Actually, Puddle is arguably better than the... Well, I guess the plains become water is going to be better against the goats because the goats can't cross water. And that might be what we need to be able to set up a battlefield in which we, don't die horribly.
It is a global broadcast, not a local one, so it affects the entire map.
Right, that's what I mean, is that that'll actually stop the goats.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need to survive one game of all 3 goats trying to eat our face.
Defensive insurance.
Looks good to me. Mm-hmm. The farmers are just kind of standing there. Oh, go on, little dude.
Yep.
Where's he going?
It's going for a mountain walk, I guess.
Relatable.
He's visiting the main market stall.
Fair.
Hey, little buddy. Okay, where the hell are you going, dude? Oh my god. I just figured out where he's going. Farmers can rob the vending machine.
That's nice. I didn't know that.
I think that's what's happening because remember, woodcutters can chop down the billboard. And so the farmer will just go over to the vending machine and is like, hey, you told me to gather food. This object got food in it.
I still want to try catching 3 black holes if we ever can.
Scamps, that's kind of scary. Scary scamp.
Flyers are scarier.
That's true.
Yeah, that one.
Black holes are not particularly scary.
And if we can, I really want to make a singularity.
Yeah. If such a thing exists, we still don't actually know if that's a thing, but...
I believe.
Yeah, knowing this game, I kind of believe too, honestly. Right on schedule, you encounter the second toll booth, home to the second dire goat. Alright, bro,
Yay.
You know the drill. Cross a bridge, pay a toll. Toll today is 8. Chop, chop. At this moment, the first goat you encountered arrives, having previously given chase. Oh, heck yeah, bro. Let's tag team him, bro. The first goat frowns and taps his sign. Seriously, bro? Okay, fine. He addressed the court. If you cop up $16, we can forget this ever happened.
We have exactly $16.
But
You're not getting it.
But otherwise, let's tag team him, bro. A new sign reveals itself.
Ooh, hold on.
Alright. What do you have? What is the Fey interpretation of this sign?
It's some sort of nuclear sign, because that's an atom with an electron ring. Right? Like...
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so that's like... And it looks kind of like the atomic symbol anyway, like the radiation symbol.
Yeah, if you squint your eyes, it straight up does look like the radiation symbol.
Yeah, so... It means that there is danger of radiation nearby. At 15.
15 NPH.
Either that or it's a maple. Maple would make more sense because of the 15 HPH, but otherwise I think it's a nuclear symbol. Have you ever done a maple?
I have not.
Really?
I do not. I only, in the slightest amount, know what a maypole is.
Oh, wow. Gosh, sometimes I forget what it's like to be old. So...
I'm not young either.
Well, yeah, but you're still in double digits, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah,
That's pretty young.
fair enough.
I'm like, yeah. I was born in 1890 or so. 1892. So, yeah. Maypole, okay. Do you know how to braid hair?
Is this the stream in which we look for extremely specific but broad appeal things that I just don't happen to know?
Apparently.
Apparently so.
A maypole, you have a pole, and at the top there's a whole bunch of streamers that are coming down, and everyone grabs a streamer, and then you dance around the pole in such a way that it effectively braids all of the ropes together around the pole, with some fun music, and it's really it's just a fun, cute time.
You know, I think I've maybe seen a video of that, but that's it.
I recommend if you ever have the opportunity.
Sure. I think that would be something that they would have at Ren Fair or something. I don't know.
Not that old. Probably.
Okay, so you think the sign warns of an upcoming traffic circle, but you're not completely sure. This actually isn't a very common sign where you're from.
Traffic isn't a circle.
It is because it's on Earth. And as we know, the Earth is a disk. Your courtiers give you some strange looks in response to this explanation.
Could it be that Her Majesty's belief in cars is... how can I put... clouding her judgment just a bit?
I know, right? Isn't it kind of obvious that the sign is warning us of those treacherous wormholes on the battlefield?
That makes sense, too. That means that the wormholes are nuclear.
That's alarming. Dusk de Umbreon says, grab a streamer, and then has a emote of hands reaching out to Moo.
Aww. The resemblance is quite clear, I would say.
Yeah, alright. You guess you can see that. Yeah, that's a sign warning of black holes.
So how's your day been?
It has been... Today has been completely simple, inconsequential, but...
That can be good.
It can be, and it's also something I really kind of needed lately. I've been running
We need to look at something... Oh, sorry.
I've been running on fumes.
I want to say that we need to do something about that guy on the lower left.
Yeah, but the thing is, if we just do that match, then nothing happens. The guy enters the wormhole and then falls back.
But if you match... I will say that if you match that upwards, then then it does create a cascade into a 4 drop, which will... No, upwards.
Yeah. Which buys us time.
Which lets us move the other thing up too. No. castle, the fort, the fjord. Yeah, that one. Can we move that up too?
We can't move enemy fortresses without matches. That only applies to our fortresses.
Oh. Weird. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, same.
We just need to live and not die.
We also should probably... Okay, hang on. We're getting too stuck in the weeds. We do have a pair of goats that want to kill us.
This is true. I fed the goats today.
Oh, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Goat feeding.
So this is more of an issue of step one here, huh?
Okay, if we drop this down 3, what do we get? We get a rock.
We get 2 rocks above it, which is exactly what we need to protect ourselves.
Yeah. There. That forces the goat to pass through 2 rocks now. There we go. And then all the farmland, as usual, we will convert into...
Including the shop.
Yep. I'm sure they'll forgive us for flooding the shop.
Oh, we can use the shop before we flood it, see?
Yep.
Concrete.
It's concrete, baby. This made sense before we got the universal flood.
Oh yeah, totes. Left and down.
Yeah, this?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then... Elevate. Working spell. Move in any direction so long as it's vertical. Centaur. Offensive fairy. Attacks the enemy stopped by hills. Double beam.
Can you buy the spell? Whoa, beam. You should put one up and to the right for the other goat, so the other goat doesn't murder us. Oh wait, I guess we have water there. Never mind.
Yep. We will have water there in a moment. After we visit the market. And convert some things. All hail market! You've hit your transaction limit. There's no limit to... Actually, I was about to say there's no limit to how many transactions I can make, but no, I am a energy limited creature, for sure.
They're called spoons.
Yes. I don't know, just do that.
Looks good to me.
We can always trade for more.
One night for good measure?
One night for good measure.
One night for good measure.
One good night, as it were.
Aw.
Beeble.
People. Goat.
Interesting path it's taking.
As long as that goat doesn't do exactly what it's doing, we'll be okay. As long as that goat...
It's distracted by the wall?
Stops doing... Oh, dude! Uh-oh. Whew.
Having successfully evaded the toll, the cart begins to drift away from the toll booth. Oh no, bro. Rookie mistake, bro. You're just acquiring interest, bro. Meanwhile, the quiet goat points to a calculator, implying that your financial penalties are exceeding the limits of mental arithmetic. Now I've got a triple goat situation going on.
That's the goal. Go.
That's my goat.
Go. Yeah. Ah, scamps!
Scamps, but also we have water and wheat, which means that we could turn a huge amount of this map into water.
And potions, which potentially means that we can do some very silly things.
Yep. We have lots of money and we have a potion shop. And also, we lost our worker men. No.
Yeah, but they died as they lived. Dying.
Gain punched by a goat.
Yep. Truly.
Same happens when I play Deadlock, honestly.
Yeah, same.
We got jokes here.
We do? Where?
Somewhere, presumably. Lord knows I'm not funny.
Move the wheat on the right, up. If you move the wheat that is up north of where we are, up there, that sets up to get rid of all of those thingies. See?
Sure does.
Hooray! That's good, right?
Yeah, looks like it. Trifles, trinkets, and toys. Ho ho ho.
Oh! Moxie. I know someone named Moxie, they're cute.
Aw. Obscene amounts of bread. Easy joke.
We're still gonna want one night.
This makes me think this is just like the most expensive movie ever produced.
Ever?
At least when it released. I don't know if that's still the case.
When it released? No. The average Marvel TV show costs more than Waterworld does now.
I see.
For when it was a thing, yes. But
Sure.
also,
Yeah?
not as bad a movie as people like to pretend that it is. Is it a good movie? No, I'm not saying that.
Dry
But
Land
is it a
is a
terrible
myth.
movie? No, it's not a terrible movie, something.
Dry Land is a myth.
What if you put it? Yeah, perfect.
Goodbye, potion shop.
Just go to the potion shop and just drop something on the floor. Oops.
Cool. I think we're good.
Oh, but we're flawless. We're as good as they come, baby.
The land?
I see you doing this again.
Once per stream, that's it.
Oh, okay, is that how it works?
That's my limit, yes. I don't think we want a map with boats.
No, that seems unfortunate.
Incredibly ill-advised.
Is all Centaurs is good, right?
All Centaurs is good, especially since it has mountains. That's an
It
upside.
doesn't have any fields, though.
Like I said, good.
It's horrifying.
It is kind of fascinating how they managed to find an exact pattern that doesn't cause a triple match.
Right?
Okay.
Excellent. Yes, perfect.
There.
The important thing is treasure. Treasure.
And
That's fully safe, right? Beautiful. And good job, too.
Thank you. Yippee.
Boat.
Sell off our trust fund and then buy the boat?
You know, trust fund will be worth 64 if we sell it next time, right?
It's true.
That's a lot of money, dollar bucks. I think we can get rid of the knight since we have boats.
It's a little scary, but... I'm also worried about the boats potentially shooting from a long range the goats.
Okay, then we can keep the knight.
I think we just pass on the boat, as interesting of an opportunity as it is.
Sell it.
One person's trash might still be worth a few bucks. Obscene amounts of wood.
And then spend the rest on selling the food.
There.
Why are we buying things?
Buying water, that way we can cast that spell the next couple fights.
Okay, we only have one more fight, potentially, probably two.
Well, the thing is for, like, if you do a defensive victory against a boss, that requires you to survive 3 matches against it.
But we're gonna match them up as in...
Maybe. I have no idea how this works, to be honest. I have never...
Oh, I do.
I see. Alright.
Have I been wrong on any of these?
I'm fairly certain.
Nope.
Nuh-uh.
Nope, I have correct opinions and a fat ass at all times.
I have a fat ass only at some times.
The knight. Wow, okay. Knight's stronger than I thought.
Yeah, knights are a incredible asset.
I too have an...
Incredible ass. As the day's final battle approaches, you are once again given the option of replacing it with a musical performance. You consider the option for a moment.
Never.
While the idea of avoiding conflict appeals to you, you do have some business with the Goat Brothers. Specifically, you heard the rumor that the 3 dire goats may be reunited. None of them have yet fallen in battle today, so this final confrontation might be your best shot at prompting such a reunion. But still, the choice is yours.
Go.
Absolutely not. Never go back! Once again, the 3rd dire goat housed within the 3rd toll booth awaits your arrival.
I bid you welcome again, travelers. I'll spare you the sermons. We understand each other on a deeper level, you and I.
In the toll?
All right, dude, the toll, right.
The goat is about to speak, but first another goat arrives. Bro, are these fairies giving you crap again, bro? You can't call us that.
That's our word. Brother, you know I always welcome your company.
And then another goat arrives. The silent goat arrives bearing an expression of obvious weariness. Yeah, that's fair.
How long have you been working, brother? You look like you use a break.
Of course, the presence of additional goats immediately implicates the court in toll dodging.
Hooray! Dude, such a sin is not unforgivable, travelers. But first you gotta make things right.
Your toll?
Your toll? And just to include the necessary penance, bro, is 32 buckaroonies.
We have that.
For, like, the sake of your eternal soul or whatever, I suggest you pay up, man. Fields! Bonus fields, la 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 la. And rare chests? And centaurs? Oh!
Yeah. This is an easy pick.
So if we can get them all linked up now, cool. Otherwise, they said, the rumor mill said, that we can get them linked up easier at a later time, after the next one. But right now we can link up 2 of them immediately, just by dropping them straight down on top of each other with those wheats. The question then is, can we get the other one over there? And if so, neat. And if not, I
have not. Shit.
Well, right now there's a lovely water barrier you can see.
Yeah. Like, we're kind of set.
I mean, if we open up and kill those things first, yeah. But what about the treasure?
I think we're good.
Alright.
One night for good measure. And a bunch
Sell
of
as much as we can. Because it's time to start liquidating our assets, as they say.
Consider your ass liquidated.
What?
Something...
Do we sell now, or do we wait for the next one? I guess we will have to go to the next one.
Yeah, like, we will be going to the next one, so...
Yeah.
Assuming there is a next one, which I am reasonably confident. Alright.
Then we'll get 120 money gold bucks. In the form of tickets.
I do like how some of the ghosts just angrily start attacking mountains. Just, ugh! The remaining goats regroup near each other.
If we're to properly administer penance, we should combine our efforts.
Yeah, bro, let's get him! The silent goat merely spits. The little... Oh, that was so cute. Did you see that? The little window wiggle.
Obviously, we're doing this one soon.
Oh, God. That's a little... What? That one's a little scary.
Fine, we can do the catapults.
Well, obviously this one. Which one? Obviously which one?
No. I was going to say the right one because...
Because gunboats will enter hell? Yeah, no.
Oh.
I do not want to enter hell today.
Okay.
Okay.
First sell.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't sell in high tide.
What? Do it, I guess.
Combine the goats.
Mm-hmm.
Something strange happens as you attempt to match the 3 toll booths. Rather than disappearing into the tide, the toll booths appear to combine into a single entity.
And it's friendly.
Bro, what?
Brothers, can it be? Our long-promised reunion?
Bro, I don't understand how. What about the contract, bro? The silent goat nods in the direction of the court.
Yeah, brother. I think these humble pilgrims have shown us the way. We should thank them.
But as he says this, the entire battlefield shakes as if something enormous is making an approach. Oh no, bro. You know who is coming, bro. He's not gonna like this. Bro?
Yeah, I know, man. But none of this is against the terms of our contract, so, like, eh?
A huge and powerful voice echoes across the battlefield. Fee,
Fee,
fi,
fi,
fo,
fo,
fum.
Almost.
I smell the blood of a union. The voice pierces through the battlefield. The goats huddle together in fear of it. Despite all this commotion outside, a single cough from behind you pulls your attention away from the battlefield. A man you've never seen before stands in your office.
You the boss around here? Okay, yeah, I'll make this quick. I represent a powerful titan of the industry. As you can clearly see, my client is currently engaged in a legal dispute with some disgruntled former employees who are currently squatting on his property.
Can we execute this man? Bro, is he talking about us, bro? No, you wouldn't say you can clearly see that version of events.
Now, he could obviously just crush them and be done with it, but seeing as a matter of another landowner hanging out, being you, he'd like to propose to you a wager. How familiar are you with the Landlord's game?
The Landlord's game? Is that golf?
Cute. No, I mean the other Landlord's game. It's kind of like that one board game, you know? I hate explaining this. Hey, you got a high priest of market here, right? Right, get him to explain it. Anyways, I'm just here to declare the stakes. My client is willing to wager that toll booth along with anything that you find in it. Deal?
Now hold on, what are you wagering? What happens if you lose? Bro, come on! You know he's just gonna crush you too!
No. My client isn't so crass as that. He will have you escorted from the premises, though, especially if you decline to play.
It doesn't really sound like you're being given a choice in the matter.
Your words, not mine. I'll inform you you're all set to play ball.
Okay, what the hell is going on here? Troll's current net worth is $30. Consult the ever-changing map. Defeat the troll in the Landlord's game. So can someone actually explain the rules of the Landlord game to you? If you're actually going to play this Landlord game, someone is going to have to explain the rules to you. I'd be delighted, Your Majesty. So first, defining some of the terms. The parties of interest in this Landlord's game are Titanium Court LLC, henceforth referred to as Challenger, and... you blank. Game, in this case, means the comprehensive interactive computer software produced product developed by developer where... you blink again. Confidential information. Each party will not use the other party's confidential information for any purpose except... Look, you don't need the fine-grained details. Can you just get to the executive summary?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeesh. Okay, it works like this. Whenever one of you fairies steps on my client's property, you pay us a fee of $3. Property destruction is even worse. That'll cost you $5. But the same will apply to us. Whenever one of our enemy fairies trespasses or destroys your property, we gotta pay up. And the game ends when either side goes bankrupt. Any questions?
Yes, you have one. How did the 3 dire goats fit into this game? They appear to have joined your side of the battle, but they're clearly not fairies of the court.
Lady, if they're on your side of the battle, then they're on your side of the game. Have fun trying to control that.
No one can control us, bro! Okay, so...
Okay?
Real estate office. So that's the thing, is we are going to be using the shoe in order to buy property, and then we're going to try and make it so the enemies walk over the tiles that we bought as much as physically possible, I guess? That said, we are pretty rich.
Okay. No, we are rolling in it.
Actually, yeah, we are unbelievably rich.
128 money dollar bucks.
plus one, plus
We could-
60. So I have an immediate question here.
We could buy the whole field. That is, to be fair, that is how you play the game.
Yep. So I do have an immediate question here, which is, if I match these, is this no longer their property? Yes. But new properties can come in.
And the goats are going to wreck anything they can, which, honestly, based.
Yep.
Whoa! Thank you, Lady Havoc.
Merging is not property destruction. Otherwise, we would have gotten
Yay.
penalized heavily already.
Well, it simply ceases to exist. We're not destroying anything.
Yeah, and actually, that's another point.
Tality Havoc gifted 10 subscriptions to the community.
There is not a creature in the world, apart from Puck Goodfellow, that knows that we're controlling the tide. The tide is just a force of nature as far as everyone is concerned.
Yeah.
Thank you, Havoc. That said, though, this...
I think the biggest thing is just getting rid of all the enemies first, because, like, we can pay any amount.
Yeah.
We can buy every single tile on the map.
Ideally, I'd do something like that, but...
You could move that one to the right of it down. I'm worried about all those... I'm worried about things, in summary. Whatever, the goats got our back. The goats got our back. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. There's a shop, that's fine. It's fine, everything's fine.
Wait.
Wow! Wow!
I'm a genius.
Okay, that was sick. That was sick.
And that's why they call me Queen of Titanium Court.
Yeah!
Bro.
Bro. There's a 4 of a kind to the left if you want to do that one instead. But I wouldn't do anything that would actually put the court at risk, since, you know, right now...
It puts the court at less risk, in fact.
Neat. Oh, what? We can't... Okay, so we can't buy theirs. Alright, so we want to buy literally every tile, and we have 100 gold to sell that we can guarantee with. Right?
Sell some cash, get that. Sell the tonic, and sell my trust fund.
Hell yeah. Ooh, airlift actually might be kind of clutch here.
Airlift is a nice emergency button.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's important to remember that we're kind of approaching this a little bit wrong here, because we do want enemies to walk over tiles that we purchase.
Yeah.
And so by getting rid of all those threats, that means there's not much tile walking that's going to occur.
Yeah.
I think we do that and we put up...
Don't forget to buy the shoe.
Very, very good point. Goodness gracious. Thank you. Whew. And then do we want to teleport somewhere?
Probably yes.
But where?
Top left corner. Well, no, I guess that would give us a lot of boat.
We don't need to use the boats.
That's true.
We could just deploy nothing. And this technically...
Yep, that works.
This technically gives a route for all of them, so they will try and charge us. Which means they'll be passing over our tiles.
Yeah.
One night.
Oh, it's consumed. Uh-oh.
Goats cannot be controlled.
Nope.
Whew.
Okay. So we made $1 off of that entire time.
Between rounds, you and your opponent tally up the score. Let's see. Damages owed to... Or, go ahead.
Let's see. Damage zone to my kind. $8.
And here are the damages owed to the court. Acts of trespassing, 3. Acts of vandalism, 0. Total, $9. So in short, the court wins this round and receives $1. Well played, Your Majesty.
Yeah, well played, whatever. Go ahead and check your account balance, lady. I think you'll find that my client has already completed the wire transfer.
It's true. 137. Oh god, archers are boats. We have to pick archers, I suppose.
Yeah.
We're not dealing with boats. We cannot deal with boats. We do not have an answer for boats.
Nope.
Simple as.
So basically, right now, the only thing to do during high tide, is to say, hey, how can we set up people to be walking on our property all the time?
Yep.
That's literally all we care about right now, right?
Yeah.
How can we reduce the amount of enemy property and maximize the amount of our property?
Yep. What is the way to
That's literally...
What is the way to maximize the number of enemies walking over our tiles? What a bizarre special minigame. Like I said,
I love it.
I've never actually done this, so this is all new to me.
And then the goats are helping.
Yeah, they sure are. They sure are.
And because we're buying so many things, then the next query must become, what things do we buy? Because the buying things carry over from moment to moment. So what do we buy, not for this round, but for next round?
I was just trying to find a match anywhere that didn't destroy our property. There we go.
Top rate trees.
Yeah.
Oh. You can get rid of if you, Since the mountains don't really change too much for us, since the goats are friendly, you could move that mountain down one that's right next to us. Get rid of 2 of their property, and then there's trust in the power of goat.
Yeah.
And
I think we teleport to this tile at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Put up some
and then
knights.
buy up everything around it.
Yeah, and then buy up this corner.
I agree wholeheartedly. No!
This is actually a nice corridor. We could buy these 2 and then force all of them to walk through it.
Yeah, but it looked like it only triggered once.
Right, I forgot about that. Damn it.
It triggered and then was consumed.
I forgot about that. That said, we could still buy all of these.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, for sure. We definitely want to do that.
Okay.
Then we have the top middle and the bottom right purchase, which gives us 2 very stable locations with which to conduct our dark and dire business.
Teleport here. Multiple guards.
We're doing dark and dire business, right?
Oh, yeah.
We should also be liquidating all of our assets as much as we can each time, since, like, what are we using wood for these days, right? We need wood to teleport, so we can sell, probably 40 of it.
Yeah.
We could keep, a surplus of food, but most everything else can be conflibbled.
Beebled? Thoroughly beebled?
Yes. Don't forget the bottom right has one right by us that we can get. Yeah, that one. That should be good, I think. Yeah. We'll call that good?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then sell thing. Liquidate the wood. Liquidate the wood. Liquid wood. Liquid wood.
Okay.
Man, it's a good thing we cheesed that trust fund.
Yeah. I think we're good. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Huh. So what happens if...
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering that too. Guess we'll find out.
We got him down to $11.
As the dust settles, both you and your opponent observe that the toll booth and its occupants did not survive the round.
Oh, whoops. That one's on us, I think.
Oh, it's absolutely on you. I believe this should result in your side's disqualification.
Yeah, sure. But it doesn't really mean much without a prize. But you win! Congratulations, etc. I think we're done here. See you next time.
And so, despite failing to accomplish your actual goal, you technically achieved victory over the troll.
That counts! Probably.
Does it? Defensive victory. Casualties ours, 12. Casualties theirs, 16. Property damage index, 6. Moral. No prize, no game. Having demonstrated your burgeoning skill, your tolerance for a new challenge grows. All right. 5 on both.
Mm-hmm.
Memorial to those fallen in the war. Casualties 28. Having expended much of its energy during the day, the court retires to bed. As night falls, you await the moment when everything begins to move. Keys. Key to storage unit, key to your apartment, key to success.
So we want to exhaust the dialogue for the jerk, whose face is like that of a jerk. Did that count as anything in the to-do list?
Good question.
Nope, defeat the troll is now. It changed to defeat the troll.
Hollow
Dang, that's tough.
victory.
If we knew about that, we could have just teleported like 3 times and made sure that the goats were safe.
Yeah.
But we didn't know about that, so...
Let's see. There's one thing I wanted to look at.
Hmm? We also want to get 1 billion tickets.
Where's memory of...
Fish?
Seen this before, but that's not the one I was... Why'd you say fish? What?
Memory of fish?
What fish memory?
I don't know.
Oh, well. I'm pretty sure I know how to do this time. The pantry. Add something to the pile.
Not there. Oh, dangerous.
Da-da-danger.
Danger.
Da-da-danger. I would like 108 tickets, please.
New job, new job, new job.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Get a job! You have unlocked the inexhaustible capacity for insurance fraud.
Hooray! Ooh.
Landscaper. Get a job! You have unlocked the oppositional relationship to dirt.
Okay. What's that? Blood. Wait, what?
Aristocrat. Offensive job. Drink blood deeply of the masses.
Ooh.
You could buy the celebrity. We'd also buy a key and stick it in the front door.
The key is the least important one. We have cool jobs we can do.
Alright. Get a job. You have unlocked the full attention of the public eye.
Vampire.
Get a job. You have unlocked the unquenchable structure. You have unlocked an unquenchable structural thirst.
And that looks like we've exhausted all the possible. Okay, great.
Stop by any time. I'll keep track of all your tickets.
Go.
Trophy room. Dragon statue.
So down.
No, it's
Down?
no U-turns.
Yeah, but last time you tried that and you went left, and that's where it failed.
Back.
The arrow was pointed down.
I still think it's left.
Okay, we can go left. Huh?
No parking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna park my butt right here. One moment, please.
Is it butt time? Is it butt time?
Suddenly,
Oh,
the door swings open. Yes?
We appear to have been parked for too long.
Enter the door. The dressing room. This is where Puck hides from you. Something about that desk feels familiar. Something on Puck's desk catches your attention. You move and take a closer look. Yet you quickly stop yourself, averting your gaze. You haven't looked at it yet, but there is a vanity mirror positioned prominently above the desk.
Ooh, careful.
But having successfully completed your self-reflection, you no longer have any fear of mirrors. You approach the desk with ease and a little bit of disdain. Here you find a few things. The first is a wig that you recognize as belonging to Robin. Additionally, you find her latest stack of notes attached to her clipboard.
Oh.
Well, you suppose you've never seen them in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
You also find a crate of love potions, many of them empty. Perhaps most notably, you discover a to-do list, almost identical to yours, but clearly belonging to Puck. To do. Get her to leave. To do. Find the cure. To do. Compile data on the latest stale subjects. Cross-reference with final counts of how many times they are exposed to her. Progress 22%. Find a way to erase institutional memory. Permanently. Convince the king to end this ghastly project. Find appropriate costumes for unfilled roles. 4 out of 9. Fix all the problems with the aristocrat job. Unsolved. Find a subject to explain to her how the wall castle works. There has to be someone. And done. Give her a stern talking to. Done. Undo all the damage she did with her little magic lesson. Ugh. Done. Memorize all the lines for unfilled roles. Done. 9 out of 9. Cancel the sequel. Done. Make a list of all roles left unfilled due to the subjects going stale. Done. Throw one of her keys in the fountain and make a wish. Done. Hide 2 of her keys inside the discourse. Done. Hide 1 of her keys in the toll booth. Done. In the toll booth? Also, you're hiding our keys, you dirtbag. Hide 1 of her keys in our jar and seal it tight. Hold on to 1 of her keys, just in case. Hide 1 of her keys in the pantry. Hide 1 of her keys in the last place she'll ever look. Hide 1 of the keys within the sequel. Trade 1 of her keys for more potions. Give 1 of her keys to Leland. Hide 1 of her keys within her legacy. Hide all of her keys, 12 out of 12. Welcome her to the court, then stay away. Hide every mirror before her arrival, 22 out of 22. Find a way to erase institutional memory temporarily. Finally, you notice a small mirror Find a small mirror taped to the note. Finally, you notice a small note taped to the mirror. Here's what it says. Mirror victories. Total 1, offensive 0, defensive 1, economic 0. Take a break. As you return to the sinister water cooler, the whispers that surround it resume their barrage. You know, I heard something pretty interesting about that awful troll. You see, I heard he's actually nothing special. Just a small and fearful man, wielding his vast fortune like a weapon. But you know what else I heard? I heard he's actually hiding under a rock somewhere in the battlefield.
Oh.
Which rock? Oh, I don't know. It's just something I've heard. But if I had to guess, I'd assume he's hiding under a rock on one of his many properties. Interesting. After briefly hydrating, that is. To water.
I had a fun Fae experience the other day.
Ooh.
I was out working in the yard in the middle of the night, working on the invasive species stuff. And
I believe this
after I removed a particular... After I removed one particular one, I looked underneath a path of others, and I actually physically saw a light. And that light was visible underneath the bushes into what was the mountain. Like, what is the hill that I live on? There is no possible way for there to be light there, and it appeared to be like a firelight, not like a firefly or something. And that's actually really interesting to me. It's very cool.
Wild.
Mm-hmm.
The library.
Let's burn his. Let's stale him.
Your enemy looks up at your approach.
Your Majesty, perfect. Shall we discuss a curse and its implications?
Curse of comfort, curse of curiosity, curse of violence, curse of employment.
Employment, yeah.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
So you're a bit stumped on how to lift the curse of employment. From its name, you assume it has something to do with the court's job. Like perhaps you're supposed to achieve victory without a job? But you aren't sure how to eliminate the court's job. That doesn't appear to be an option.
Oh, no. You've got this all wrong. The curse of employment has nothing to do with your...
It doesn't?
Of course not. Just eliminate someone else's employment. Should be enough for the curse.
He's telling you to get someone fired?
Yeah, give it a try. It's easier than you think.
No, come on. You're not gonna get someone fired.
Even if they're particularly bad at their job?
Yeah? Nuh-uh. None of your business.
Even if their employer is abusive?
That's up to this hypothetical employee to quit. You're not gonna make that decision for them.
Even by... accident?
Okay, there's always a chance you could get someone fired by accident. But you wouldn't be trying to.
Oh, well, that's how accidents works. Well, it looks like you have your answer. Best up to it. Mm-hmm.
Having discussed a curse with you, your enemy grows bored and wanders off. The chapel, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else we want to do this evening, or...?
No?
Alright. Puck stands at the pulpit. If you are done exploring, you can ask him something and get a real answer. Puck looks up at you looks up at your approach, eyes sparkling and fearful. As usual, we have time for one earnest answer.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Okay.
What does the back arrow here do? Oh, dang it. I was hoping we could say, just go up to Puck,
Can we try
bow
it?
politely, and walk away. Yeah.
With the knowledge that the court will fall the moment he answers you, decline to ask a question at this time. Very well. I'll be waiting for when you change your mind, as you always do.
Dang.
Clever idea. Why proclaim me queen? Anything you can do to Is there anything you can do to stop the court from going stale? Why has his demeanor toward you suddenly changed? How might you return home? What exactly is the court? Ask about curses. What do you know about the man who claims to be my enemy? Why would Hop assume the two of them were dating? Why did he insist you not look in the mirror? How did the war start and when?
I like the last one here, I think.
How and when?
Yeah.
You ask him about how and when the war started. Your Majesty...
Oh, yeah.
Your Majesty, just a gentle reminder. That was 2 questions. Please pick one of them. Fine. Let's start with how it started. You've likely had many of your courtiers tell you that they don't know how the war started. Is that correct? That has been the common response, yes. Well, that's because, to us, wars are just storms. In the middle of the deluge, you don't go asking about how the cyclone formed, you take shelter. As evocative as that metaphor is, it's still a metaphor. Wars have human decision-making underpinning them. Okay, fine. Let me try again. I'll be using the term atmosphere to refer to any interconnected systems of political, military, economic, and magical pressure, okay?
Makes sense.
Okay. When this atmosphere becomes unstable, a system can form where strong winds begin rotating about a zone of low pressure. As a result, you interrupt, saying this is clearly the same metaphor, is it not? What am I supposed to say, my queen? We fairies do not devote ourselves to material death as you mortals do. Our wars are just noise. They're meaningless. You would do better to try and learn something from a storm, my queen. While you aren't completely satisfied, you can tell that he intends this as a serious answer. The court seems to agree.
You can learn a lot from a storm.
The court seems to agree, buckling under your feet as it collapses once more.
There's so much you can learn from storms, though.
Conley Basher says, fruitless, noisy war. Ba, 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 ba. The mornings continue to churn. In the time since you last went to war, a new job has been made available to the court. Specifically, the celebrity job. Perhaps you should give it a try? Oh, additionally, the aristocrat job has also been made available. Oh, additionally, the insurance claimant job has also been made available. Oh, additionally, the landscaper job has also been made available.
I'd like to do one more
Sure.
with a new job. Obviously.
We have some new tasks. Search the fountain for one of our keys. Use the insurance claimant job in battle. Lift the curse of employment by gain someone fired.
I think that the landscaper one where we build, or no, the insurance claimant where we build walls and then let them get destroyed would be really good against the goats.
Yeah. Skip reports on some strange occurrences in the court.
Well, the occurrences aren't strange per se, just noteworthy. Okay? So my instruments have been picking up a lot of noise lately, indicating that someone has been casting something pretty potential.
She trails off mid-sentence, distracted by something. Then she gasps.
Your Majesty, what is that?
She points at some papers on your desk. The papers in question are the useless restraining order Puck attempted to use against you.
Useless? No, Your Majesty. This is a very potent spell. Who would dare cast such a thing?
You're about to suggest that this is the work of Puck when another culprit reveals himself. Ah, that one is one of mine. I was particularly proud of the letterhead.
You aimed magic of this level at Her Majesty?
I sure did. But before you get mad at me...
Too late!
A, it was a good fellow's request. B, I didn't know what it was for. And C, it didn't even work. Skip looks over the document, then looks you up and down.
I guess it really didn't work. But how?
Well, ignoring the fact that, as a legal document, it's mostly gibberish, neither you nor Puck actually signed it. I wouldn't call it gibberish. Right, he wrote it.
Aww.
Damn.
Don't take it personally. Her Majesty's disenchant magic is quite powerful and appears omnipresent.
This is actually something you have been meaning to ask her about. Is it possible that your alleged disenchant magic, spreading beyond your control, is doing harm to the court?
I would be very surprised if that were the case. The court has many load-bearing spells, and a lot of them are quite stubborn.
But what about harm to the residents of the court? You mentioned reading somewhere that exposure to disenchant magic is a risk factor for fairies going stale.
Oh, yeah, a proposed risk factor. But your magic is so rare that no one's really been able to put that theory to the test.
Okay, so this magic you're allegedly wielding is potentially harmful to fairies.
Allegedly.
Should she really be standing so close to you given those risks?
Your Majesty, I have been taking these notes for a reason.
I noticed that one of them is backing away.
Oh, that reminds me. If I do go stale, please fill out this survey.
She hands you a fresh piece of paperwork. And then do what with it?
I'll give it to Leland. He's good at forwarding mail.
You note that Leland is now standing several feet away. That I am. Just slip it under my door, please. So,
Blood, 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 blood.
let's see. Reverse Philosopher's Stone. Offensive spell. Transmute blood into money. Cobweb. Defensive
What?
spell. Lay a trap for your enemies that halts their movements, even flyers. Archer Knight. Defensive fairy. Guards your court with arrows. Increase range from atop hills. Defensive job. Landscaper. Carve the earth and gain the cash. Miner and defamation. Celebrity.
Wait, what?
Presumably gain money for every worldly tile destroyed.
Yeah, it looks like you gain 4 for it. Whenever hills are flattened.
Offensive job. 3 health for each confirmed kill, and then we
Ah.
convert that blood into money.
Interesting.
Celebrity. Defensive job. Build up a fan base that you must avoid at all costs. Appearance fee. Defensive job. Receive $1 whenever an enemy unit appears during battle.
Oh, so we want enemies to appear.
Daredevil. Defensive job. Get paid by making things more dangerous.
Hooray!
Working fairy. Gather stone from hills. Private airlift. Defensive spell. Move to a new location. Insurance claimant. I honestly kind of want to do this one. Defensive job. Build
Okay.
walls and receive money when they're torn down. Homeowner's insurance. Defensive job. Receive $3 whenever your property is destroyed. Miner and connected wall. Defensive structure. Can only be built adjacent to a tile you own. Let's try it. You equip yourself with a penchant for insurance fraud.
Hooray! That should be good against goats, I think.
There are more paintings under discussion. Such a large percentage of the subject is now negative space.
Riverside
Yeah.
Wings just raided with 4 viewers.
Hi, Riverside Wings. Thank you for the raid. We are back in the Titanium Court, doing intrigues. Today we're looking at a painting.
Intrigue.
Such a large percentage of the subject is now negative space. It almost appears to be consuming them. Should we be concerned?
Perhaps, perhaps not. It's not entirely negative to be your surroundings.
They turn to you.
What does Her Majesty think? Any observations? Well, it is, yeah, the darkness of it is flooding into the background. We recognize it because of the pose is one that is already known to us. Though I dare say that in this case it looks more like a Rayman situation where they only have feet and hands. And head.
Well, you suppose you observe that the style of clothing depicted on the subject is a style common among contemporary business professionals. A uniform for a miscellaneous crowd. A get-up almost defined by its lack of identifying details. The subject engaged in miscellaneous business might be transitioning from foreground to background, becoming canvas instead of paint.
Oh, so you argue that the subject may be close to going stale.
Their companion expresses sudden alarm. Shh! Think! Who are you speaking to? Do you wish to invite trouble?
I didn't mean anything by it. I apologize, Your Majesty. Sorry, I briefly forgot myself.
The two of them hurry away. They speak now in haunted tones. Puzzled, you consider the painting for a moment longer. The subject's outfit at first glance appeared to be a traditionally masculine suit. But on closer inspection, you realize that nothing on the canvas precludes the possibility of the subject wearing a long skirt. Perhaps that would have been a better observation to make in the moment. Who can say? Brekkie. As a result of eating brekkie, you get a small bonus. 10 stone. Stone soup.
Good. That's good for us. Well, lots of food includes stone.
Yep.
Aside from the obvious salt, which is a rock, of course,
There's stone
you also
fruit.
have. Yeah. I was going to refer to sand. Lots of food includes sand.
Doot. Go to war once more.
Mhm.
After breakfast, the court goes to war. So,
Okay, so
give me very specific
we do is-
instructions.
okay, raise comfort up to +6.
Robin's calculator makes an appearance. I've been looking for that.
Raise it up to 5, rather. Mm-hmm.
You upgrade your wells into cobwebs. Cobweb insurance.
Actually, that's pretty awesome.
10 food.
And one more.
Thorns.
Okay. Now, hold on.
Undo everything?
What is the lower left option? Ah, so undo everything. Yes.
Never mind, you have restored your wells to normal. Never mind, Robin's calculator returns to its hiding place. Hey!
Hey. Now we do the same thing for strife.
Alright. Treacherous wormhole that chases us. Enemy precipitation.
No. Okay, now undo.
And then back out. And then
Back out?
proceed normal.
Then talk to them. Nope, then talk to them. We have set it to 5 comfort. We have set it to 5 strife. Now we back out. We talk to them.
They're only available in
Because
the
we have
evenings, and also we can't back further out of this menu.
We can't?
Doesn't look like it.
What? Well, that was my whole... Oh, okay.
Should we proceed with neither comfort
Well,
nor strife?
let's go comfort 5. We haven't done comfort 5 yet. I guess we do it now. Fine, I guess we have to do it the way that it seems like it's intended. Ugh. What's the calculator do? I mean, cobwebs be hell yeah.
Robin's calculator makes an appearance. I've been looking for that.
Proceeded.
Cobweb walls and cobweb insurance. Cheaper shops. And thorns. And then 5 or 6?
5.
Okay.
Well, she said 5. She didn't say 6.
You know, I forgot to consider what boss we were going up against. Whatever.
Well, we were planning on doing this job with the goats, so we were supposed to be doing the goats.
Should I just balls this and start over?
Oh.
Eh. Consult Robin's battle calculator.
Right, so here's my calculator says. There aren't any environmental hazards threatening the court that I can see. As for the enemy's buildings, these are empty, so we don't need to worry about them. Based on the calculations, looks like the court's currently pretty safe. If we wish to maintain the position, we could just move the court around without disturbing the rest of the battlefield until low tide arrives. Either way, that's all I have. Okay, so anytime we can ask her how we think the battle's going to go.
Yep.
And that can be a thing. Okay.
Yeah, the battle calculator allows us to ask Robin for a more detailed analysis, essentially, which is useful for beginners trying to work out what they're looking at and what the relative danger levels of things are.
Useful for scrubs, you mean?
Yes. I mean, it is a comfort item.
Scrubs?
Yep. Comfortable scrubs. Whoops. Speaking of scrubs, look at me. Matching away my only treasure chest. We have had 0 enemy precipitation thus far. Like, it's the first fight, but still, nobody? Nobody.
Yeah, we're supposed to have it. Oh, wait, we had shop costs down, not enemy precipitation down.
Yeah. Like...
are we supposed to get paid?
We can't defraud our insurance if we don't have anyone who's willing to break our stuff.
No.
Okay.
We ignore him forever now. Oh. Must be on a tree.
But nobody came.
Mm-hmm. Worm pull, worm pull. This is 2 in a row that no one is here. I'm beginning to be mildly concerned.
Me too, honestly. Okay. I've never been so relieved to see an enemy appear.
Right? If you move the court down 1, you can match those 3.
Yeah, but we do want to put a web on
True.
foresty tiles. So I kind of want to leave those there, I think.
Yeah. Oh, could this be it? Could this be when we get to do the thing? Ooh, those stones, those stones! The water, please? No! Okay, I'm fine.
You are so fine.
You move the base left one, then you can create another spider web.
Yar. Trinkets, trifles, and toys. Passive, stone barricade.
That's actually really good, isn't it?
Shield when you gather stone during battle.
Mm-hmm.
People tell me I'm a web developer. Wait.
We need food.
There.
One archer? Guess it wouldn't really do anything, huh?
Yeah, especially since we're getting defensive.
He didn't break them, though.
Oh my god, I get it now.
Yeah?
We break our own structures.
Oh! That's why it's fraud. That makes sense.
Our goal is to just, like, set fire to our own buildings. A rowdy barn full of centaurs suddenly appears in front of the court. Also, I'm starting to feel like the cobweb thing is actually a downside, because walls they would need to break.
Yeah. Nice. 5 of a kind.
Beeble of a kind. Not my finest move.
There's a shop.
Yeah. Barn surrounds itself with fields.
Oh. Neat. That means we can web them. So how do we destroy our own webs?
I imagine that webs are extremely flammable.
Hmm.
Dragon's Cough is also a way to obliterate things, so...
Kind of expensive, though.
Let's just see, because... Shrug.
Yeah.
Something like this, I guess? I don't know.
Seems good. Do we get money for that?
No. We didn't.
Ah.
Oh my god, it didn't count because it was a forested cobweb and not a direct cobweb. Again, that seems like an oversight. Turns out the biggest fraud, the one that got the biggest defraudment, is us.
The real insurance fraud is the friends we met along the way.
Yeah. Speaking of... Hey, Jade.
Yes?
Hey, Jade.
What's up? Oh, sorry. I had to find a mop to clean up some puke, and nice, do it.
Do you need a minute?
It's fine.
Okay.
Anticlimactic. I'll be back in just a minute, though, okay?
Yes. You take care, Princess. $22 for wood for collecting the football. Then I'm going to... Yay, we can't put webs anywhere. 1 defensive archer and 1 driller fairy, because that's literally all we can do. Cool. Well, at the potion shop we can commit fraud by burning our spider webs. But again, that relies on the idea on if a forested spider web is different from an actual spider web. Because Dragon's Cough, or whatever it was, didn't work. Which really makes me wonder. Trinkets, treasures, trifles, and toys. $2. Web, 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 web. Web and web. Get some drillers out, then we go and set fire to this tile, And we set fire to this tile. And with that, we will hopefully burn down 5 forests containing webs. And we should be good. Do we gain money from that? No. Game's busted.
Man, insurance fraud is harder than it seems. I'm back.
That said, we're actually almost at the end here. So despite the fact we weren't able to gain money, we're doing pretty well.
Yeah. Money's for chumps, I guess.
I think we're dead.
What's the battle calculator say? Here's my calculator says, oh god, oh heck, oh dang it. Those catapults look like they're going to hit the court, so we might want to perform evasive maneuvers. As for the enemy, there aren't any on the battlefield right now. Neat! Based on the calculations, I'd say the court is currently in considerable peril. I trust Your Majesty has a solid plan for these threats. If not, we might be cooked. Man, sure would be nice to have walls right now, huh?
Yeah. It sure would be nice to have walls that we can place as opposed to spider webs that we can toss on a random object and pray for the best.
Uh-huh. Maybe... Wait! Maybe these work as catcher's mitts, like a baseball thing.
That's what I've been trying.
Eh?
That's what I'm trying to do right now. I just put them in the right spot where they're right. We'll see. It did actually work. That said,
suboptimal.
If not,
yeah,
we
might... our nation horfed. I had to do some cleaning real quick.
I think we say F this and just do the musical performance.
Oh yeah, no, we are so toast.
I have not listened to this musical performance, but judging by the previous one, this might have strong language in it. I don't know. YouTube.
We're gonna find out.
YouTube, Twitch, don't blame me for this one. I genuinely don't know what this one is. We're finding out together.
What's the worst that could happen?
Very well. We hope you enjoyed the performance. The audience buzzes around you, as do the active speakers and the egg.
I'm excited. I heard this time they managed to book the Royal Centrifugal Ballet this time.
Ooh, that should be the nice change of pace from our usual guy. And yet, a familiar face steps out on the stage.
Why him again?
What?
Hey everybody, my name is AP Thompson, and as you might have figured out already, the venue was kinda double booked for the evening. But don't worry, me and the other performers, we found a way to combine our acts into one. All it took was invoking the forbidden alchemy of adding lyrics to ballet. Assuming that you'll allow us this one minor transgression,
Games are made by
this is a
Well,
people.
I will.
that is told from the perspective of one ballerina about another ballerina. It's called They Become Friends in Season 2. Now back to her feet, the feet of my nemesis. And no, she never did nothing to me. It's just the way she is, always hogging the center and always interrupting the teacher, wasting her time.
Wasting her time.
'Cause anyone can see the way she holds her ankle, it's dangerous, ugly and wrong. And I think I would rather die than be that dangerous, ugly and wrong. Now I've got to give her some credit. She's not completely without merit. For instance, she can do a split due to her time doing gymnastics. But just because you're flexible does not mean you know how to move. You can't just match the keyframes when you also need the tweens, and I think she isn't ready for those shoes.
Brutal.
'Cause the way she stretches out her ankle, it's dangerous, ugly and wrong. And can you believe she quit her job to be dangerous, ugly and wrong? Now you might think that I should just worry about myself, but you misunderstand. I'm just worried for her health.
Okay, having the health icon there is a good bit.
'Cause if
That's
she
cute.
keeps on going at that speed, she's gonna hurt herself. And that would be partly on me. Because we started at the same time in the same place, and I took off at full speed, and now I think that she thinks that she is keeping pace. But the way she's chasing after my shadow, it's dangerous, ugly and wrong. And I don't wanna be the one who's gotta tell her she's dangerous, ugly and wrong. Thank you.
Oh god, it's over.
I haven't seen anything about lesbian enemies to lovers romance strangely involving feet since my last book talk recommendation.
Very good.
Thank you.
See, that's the difference between us. Is I'm sitting here mentally phasing out of existence while you're sitting here coming up with a banger to drop at the end of it.
Yeah, I spent all of 5 seconds workshopping that one. That was about it.
That's actually more impressive then. With the alternative entertainment now concluded, you and the court proceed with your evening. Memorial dedicated to the victims. 7 casualties. Football of the egg zone. Doo-doo. 33. Now, having expended much of its energy during the day, the court retires to bed. As night falls, you await the moment when everything begins to move. To schmoove. Key to the storage, key to success, key to... something. You have reason to believe Puck might have thrown something of yours in the fountain.
It's so true.
It definitely didn't escape your notice that Puck wrote, "Throw one of her keys in the fountain and make a wish," on his to-do list. Moreover, it didn't escape your notice that he already marked this particular task as complete. Therefore, you assume that one of your keys might be found here in this fountain. The clouds part...
but do you want to disrupt the wish, though?
The clouds part and moonlight shines directly over the water. Within, you can see the glint of many metallic objects. Coins, of course. Wishes. Fountain. Local
By the way...
Hmm?
I was very surprised and confused when I was on my last vacation, because it turns out that 1 yen coins float. Now, I was sort of flummoxed by this.
That's... That tells a lot. That tells a story. Just, I was surprised to discover 1 yen coins float. Fountain, local nonprofit focused on distributing wishes to the underserved. Water drops, water in a fun size. Wish, sold for roughly $1. Water, match for water, impassable on foot, not flammable. A wish for safety. A wish for strength. A wish for a shelter. A wish for a monument. A wish for romance. A wish for...
Adulation.
Adulation. I do not know that word. A wish to see...
Love and praise.
A wish to see it done. A wish to see it through. A wish for the cure. A wish for clarity.
There it is.
Another wish for the cure. A wish for meaning. Another wish for the cure. An errant cloud now drifts in front of the moon, plunging the fountain back into darkness. Finding your key will have to wait until next time.
Speaking of next time, I don't know.
Maybe we'll look at comfort zone. Comfort and strife.
Nah. No.
Has the argument now been settled in favor of comfort?
Nope, get back out. We don't talk to either of them until we have done both.
I suppose we did win at comfort, high comfort, yep.
Yes. Now we have to win at high strife, and then we talk to them.
Gotcha. Alright, add some stones to the pile.
Yep.
And we're done.
That's a good place for it.
I mean, yes. Jade, there were 2 options. One of which was good,
one of them was significantly better.
Yes. As you return to the sinister water cooler, the whispers that surround it resume their barrage. Did you hear? Everyone's abuzz at the latest rumors about the awful Leviathan. It's basically old news that we can bribe the creature by making offerings to its limbs. The only problem is we didn't know which offerings to make or how many. Until now, that is. It turns out to satisfy a limb, the correct offering corresponds to the most common terrain types surrounding it. What does that mean? It means we must offer it food when it's mostly surrounded by fields, etc., etc. And allow me to remind you that surroundings means all neighbors, including diagonals. Now, Her Majesty seems like a sharp sort. I'm sure she's figured out that part already. But maybe not this next part. See, if a limb is surrounded by either the court or any of the enemy, that requires extra offerings. How many extra offerings? Well, one offering per court, or enemy court, naturally. Greedy little thing. But once a limb has been satisfied, it'll leave our courtiers alone while continuing to assault the enemy. Serves them right. That means even if the court's coffers are too meager to bribe every limb the beast surfaces, bribing one limb might still prove fruitful. Now, we still have more digging to do before we find all the dirt on this horrid beast, but our dirt-finding capabilities remain very operational. And that's about as much as you can stomach. You carefully retreat from the water cooler. After briefly hydrating, that is. Water brekkie. Breck water.
Water snacky.
Tickets. The ticket machine ignores your attempts to bargain for free tickets.
Ugh, how rude.
Moat, so it appears in shops and chests. Or save up.
Save up. The moat doesn't seem that useful.
Stop by any time. I'll keep you track of all your tickets.
Awesome.
Do we
Teddy bear.
do we talk with Puck or do we end it here? Or wait, we also need to.
Oh yeah. Emily.
Enemy offered to discuss curses remains on table.
Your Majesty. We've already seen this dialogue several times, so we...
Curse of violence, curse of curiosity, curse of comfort.
Violence.
I'm imagining. I don't know this. This is me guessing.
Mhm.
Have a war go by where nobody dies.
Or vice versa. Hit a certain kill count.
Right. You're going to say this up front. It's strange that the curse of violence and the curse of war aren't the same curse.
Aha, but the difference is key. Can you not wage war without violence?
Does he mean a war with no enemy casualties? That would be pretty hard.
No. A war with no casualties.
Okay, that's going to be very hard.
Did you think lifting curses was supposed to be easy?
No, you suppose not. But even if you did manage to wage a single war without casualties, as long as the war continues, so does the violence.
And yet you have proven it is not inescapable.
Sure, instead it will merely be almost inescapable.
Oh, a monumental distinction. Come now, let us discuss another almost inescapable situations. I'm partial to quicksand.
Won't someone please help me? Says Saki Izuyoi. Having discussed a curse with you, your enemy grows bored and wanders off.
You know, I always thought, based on how often quicksand was portrayed in cartoons and books and comics and stuff, that falling into a quicksand would be a more regular occurrence in life. Like, you know, something that we actually have to watch out for. Like, you know. And I have only fallen in quicksand a single time in my whole life.
Damn. Puck stands at the pulpit. If you are done exploring, you can ask him something and get a real answer. Puck looks up at your approach, eyes sparkling and fearful. As usual, you have time for one earnest answer. Why proclaim me queen? Anything you can do to stop the court from going stale? Why has demeanor suddenly changed? How might you return home? What exactly is the court? Ask about curses. What do you know about the man who claims to be my enemy? Why would Hop assume that the two of you were dating? And why not look in the mirror?
Mirror or the early stale one, I'd say. Ye.
This one?
How can I help you? Yeah.
Is there anything you can do to stop the court from going stale? Previously, you asked him about why the fairies of the court are going stale. Now I'd like to know if there's anything you can do to stop this tragedy from continuing to unfold.
Uninstall, huh?
Stares directly at camera. My queen, I think you'll find that I have already answered this question multiple times. Oh? Yes, I've already informed you that fairies wither under her gaze. Further, you should know by now that her gaze is fixed on you. Therefore, there's only one thing you can do to stop the court from going stale entirely. It's the same thing I've been discreetly asking you since your arrival. Which is? Leave! And with that...
Understandable. Have a good day.
And with that, we will take his advice for now, but only for 1 week.
You're all wonderful and beautiful and kind and pretty cool, and I'd like to hug all of you. Y'all.
The mornings continue to churn. Alright, let's see.
And so do we.
Yeah, I'm churning right now. That's what I'm doing.
Heck yeah. Make that butter, yo.
Let's see. On my end, I'm going to once again raid Rabbit Echoes because, you know, new streamers, small scale streamers, those ones take the biggest priority for me.
Thank you, and you have a wonderful evening.
I've already raided
Cheers, friends.
Hexy and Aoyula a fair number of times, but Rabbit Echoes, let's send another. Looks like they are currently in the console menu for Half-Life. In any case, that's going to do it for today's stream. Thank you so much, everyone, and to another place, my friends.